What is a will?
A will is a legal document that details your instructions for the distribution of your property after death. Very often when I'm talking to clients and they're trying to actually understand what this will is that they're always hearing that they need, but they may not understand beyond that, I'll call legal definition. I often describe a will as being a roadmap where you're detailing for the probate courts that any assets in your individual name at time of death through your will, you're stating where you want them to go, how you want your legacy to be displayed through the probate court process, whether that be to heirs, descendants, children, or family members or friends, going to some form of a specific charitable organization, such as Paws Atlanta, or going to a specific charitable cause, such as animal rescue.
Why is it important to have a will?
You've spent a lifetime accumulating your assets and your wealth. And in accumulating these, you've been utilizing these assets to promote what is important to you, whether that be family, friends, charitable causes, or other such support. And it's important to have a will because you've spent a lifetime accumulating these assets, establishing your own personal relationship with different individuals and entities that you want to make sure that your legacy continues after your passing. Because you should have a say so as to where your assets go. That's why it's important to have a will, so that you have control and direction given to people as to how you want your assets handled after your passing.
Who should have a will?
When I talk to clients, one of the comments that many are very surprised with me to state is that it is my position that anyone over the age of 18 should have a will. And through this will, we're going to be able to ensure that the specific instructions of that individual are going to be followed after their passing. Granted, very often people think of wills to think of individuals that are more in a retirement age or already established in career or purpose. And that's also equally important. Just because you missed it at age 18, I'm not saying don't get a will. But what I would emphasize is as soon as you hit that age of majority, I would strongly suggest at least having a basic will, because if the person may not have assets at that time, that does not mean that their time of passing, that they won't, either by being self-made through their employment or passion, through some form of an inheritance, or for example, some form of a legal settlement. It's important that people always have input and a say-so, and through their own independent instructions, ensure that the legacy is the story they wish to write, not one written by another.